Hi, welcome to Wise Exotics. So this is a Greenland or greenhouse indoor tour. This is my tank setup. This is a 55 long. On top is an acrylic thing that gaps out at each point here, so there is air out. I do open it in the morning like this, trying to air it out. Lowlands have kind of been a difficulty for me. I also have to point out I am being attacked by a kitten here. This is Cookie. Say hi, Cookie. Shushu Cookie. Shushu sweetness. So while I'm doing this video, there is a cat attacking my hand. So if I'm not stable, I apologize. Okay, so kind of an update. Most of these are Globasa, Rafflesia, Cross Ampullare, Black Miracle. This is actually a Black Miracle right here. I was lucky enough to get it for about $40. So I'm really excited. It was mislabeled and sent to me as a green speckled. I actually have a green speckled now right here, as you can see. I got that one for about 36, so I mean, it's nice. This is one of my newer ones. I'm really excited about it. It's Viking cross Sumatra, cross Viking, cross Ukrainia, cross Viking. It has a really long genome. That right there is my Rafflesia Red cross Globasa class Ampullare Black Miracle. It lost one of its pictures, but its other ones in there's doing pretty well. These are my F2 Globasa cross Ampullare. And F2 just means they back crossed a Globasa Ampullare F2 back to a Globasa. Also, this is a kitten still attacking my hands. Cookie, what are you doing? Apparently eating me. This new red one here in the middle is a species that I cannot for the life of me remember the name. It starts with an A, Almara grada. It's a Nepenthes that generates a white stripe beneath the lip of the pitcher that attracts termites. There are two versions, there's a green and a red. The red is a little slower and I just happen to like red, so this is my only real red thing in my tank as I'm being eaten by this kitten again. I'm using this specific one right here, as you can see the name because I can't say that for the life of me. I've never had it really pitcher before outside and it never got hurt. It has got the waxy substance on the leaves, so I brought it in here hoping maybe a little more humidity because it is more intermediate lowland would work better. Yes, I'm still getting eaten by Cookie here. Let's see, most of my other ones are Globasa, Ampullare, Cross Valencia, as you can see. This one's unique. I'm naming this one after my mother. Her name is Pinky, so it's a pink one. Out of all of these, I don't know why this one became pink. I don't know if it's the lights or what. It's pink. So this is one that was actually a freebie from the seller that I bought all these from, threw in as a thing. I've actually saw this one. She was selling it. Some more of them, and because this was a new one that she was going to that they were going to release after I bought these, and they sent it as a freebie. So this is Globasa cross Kusin Genesis, cross Globasa, Rafflesia, cross Globasa Ampullare. It's a very weird one. So one of the things that I find interesting, like with this one, which has a huge hybrid line, they will pick up various traits. You could have a bunch of seeds from the same batch, and some look like Ampullare, some look like Rafflesia. I also will give you a kitten, once again. I don't know why. Right here is a seedling of Rafflesia cross Black Miracle. This is a Black Miracle that was sent to me, mislabeled as speckled. Yes, I kept it. This is an actual green speckled Ampullare, so I've got two Ampullares now. I really wanted one. This is Spatulata X Ampullare right here. That's my first picture on it. It, as you can see, did not do well. It had a huge leaf that literally spanned this whole thing, but it got so damaged because I was trying to grow it outside because Spatula is technically intermediate. I was trying to get it there. So this is kind of just an update of where they're all at. They, as you can see, the color differences for the ones that were outside got kind of a little bit of a minor sunburn. Some did much better, some didn't. This is pink naturally. Every leaf has grown pink even in here, as you can see. So I'm not sure what that one's about. This one actually has a basil, so I've actually got two in that. This one and this one are from the same seed group. They're the only two F2s I have. I actually hand selected this one myself, or hand picked, whatever you want to call it, because the seller had a bunch of them. They were all green, and I kind of got green, but this was the only one that had red and green flecking and striping already. So I thought, hey, can I have that one? He's like, sure, no problem. It was the smallest, so I'm really hoping it does well. I will have to report, sadly, that we lost our Raja seedling, and it sucks. I contacted the seller, and apparently the seller has been keeping it at incorrect humidity, and that caused root rot when it shipped it to me. No, they're not going to refund me. Basically, it's fool on you for buying from me, and I'm not going to buy from them again. This one I'm worried about because McCarnivore sent me in a, or not McCarnivore, Red Barn Carnivore sent me this in a box that was severely damaged. The bag was popped, and as you can see, it's very brown. They said it should still be able to root, but to keep them up to date. So I used RootX gel, rooting gel, whatever the major one that everyone uses on it. I trimmed the bottom a little more just to give it a little more angle, and I'm hoping it'll root. So normally when you root, you cut the leaves in half and go by section of stem. I'm actually kind of disappointed how they cut this, because they made it a flat cut when it should be an angled cut. So for a company that supposedly does this professionally, that's a little odd, in my opinion. I do have another Raja coming in. That's a Thompson variant. I'm still very upset at losing the Raja. I do have a Raja cross Ima, and the seller tried to blame it on me, and I can prove that I've been growing a Raja Ima perfectly fine along with a bunch of other Highlands. As you know, I have a Highland greenhouse. There are birds in here as well, African gray. So as I said, Wise Exotics, we do have a lot of little exotic animals. Above this tank is actually a snake. It's a western hognose, and above that is a jungle carpet python. So, just a minor update. Introducing Cookie. I guess I'm going to call you the kitten mascot of this, huh, Cookie? Yes, you're teething now. How lovely. It's like a little raccoon mask. Are you a raccoon kitten? Are you a bandit? I'm trying to get a couple more lowland, but I think after I get a few more, I'm pretty much settled on this group. If they get too big, or if I start getting too many basils or whatnot, I'll start doing cuttings and selling or giving them away. The greenhouse is doing great. As I said, I'm really surprised I lost the Raja, but it turned out to be root rotted and sent to me root rotted without a proper cutting. Listed as a full cutting that was rooted when in fact it had no roots. So yeah, lesson learned, always check the roots. One thing I do when I initiate them, like these came in a plastic cup with styrofoam. I really hate people who do that. I know why they do it, because it gives them aeration, spread out. As you can tell, this kitten is just chewing on me here while I'm talking. Huh, Cookie. I can't help it, it's adorable. Huh, Cookie. Cookie's a cute kitten. Yes, you're adorable. Kittens are adorable. Trying to think. Kitten distracted. I'm not sure why they thought it was the way they're doing it. I talked to them, and their temperature ranges are in lowland conditions, so I did try it out here. And it didn't seem to like it, so I moved it to the other greenhouse, and it still just kept dying from day one, and I even contacted them about it. But, Trojan horse or, dead on arrival plant or dying on arrival doesn't count, I guess, for them. So, be careful who you buy from type of concept. I've been really enjoying a bunch of these. This was from Wicked Plant Co. This was from a guy here in California. We actually have a event going on today that is up in the Bay Area that is a carnivorous plant enthusiast. I'm not able to make it because I'm not feeling good, but I'm hoping to be able to make it in September. Oh no, Cookie's going away. I also do have a Queen Malini in a tank with a lizard. The lizard is a bearded dragon and doesn't want to eat my plant. He likes bugs too much. I'm getting attacked still. Let's see. You can use Maxi, and I do like a 1% as I don't want it to burn or harm these plants in any way. I do a very low percent, and I'll mist them about twice a month with that. I also have the Osmocote pellets. I'll put in the bigger pitchers, which is what I usually do. Let's see. The Windowsill Nepenthes guy Remy, when I talked to him, he said to put about, a third of water when you get new plants, and I've been doing that. That's actually been helping me keep pitchers on most of my plants. I've been very lucky with that, because most of the time when I first got plants, as you can see, the pitchers popped off or they rotted away, and I had to cut them, and I was kind of like, well, what's the point of having a plant without a pitcher? It's supposed to be a pitcher plant. I mean, I do realize that a lot of these plants will lose their pitchers eventually, but it's kind of discrediting when I had one that was just like a forest of pictures and almost all the pictures died. So you live and learn, new experiences. Plenty of new little pictures. So this is kind of a June update initial of where these are at. I'll do one at the end of June like I did at the end of May, which is what this is basically. So I'll do it also update videos. My next plant I'm trying to get is a Hamada. I know I have a new Raja coming, and I did get a Aristocrates Hamada, which I actually really like the shape of. I'm trying to get an Aristocrates Diabolica now, so here's hoping. So thanks for watching Wise Exotics, and if you're ever interested in chatting about the plants or whatnot, or need close-ups, or want me to do a plant spotlight on one of these, let me know.